Guys, it is currently 5:11 p.m. and I just want to say some things I noticed. So my daughter came home and I got to hear about they're visiting the next school that they're going to go to, so that was exciting and I was present for that. And basically, I finished pretty much the fourth quadrant of the puzzle, which is really exciting for me. It's not even so much about finishing the puzzle. It's hard to explain, but it's like comforting to my brain. It like um, wrangles my brain, like lassos it is how it feels. It focuses. That's the word. It focuses my brain. And yeah, and then the third quadrant is like probably halfway done. So, and this was the big thing is I finished sorting all the pieces into the bag. So now, excuse me. Now all the pieces are in bags as opposed to needing to be sorted. So now we can each take a bag and be in like opposite quadrants, and you're only working with the pieces that are for that section, which I think is, it's like, it just feels like it streamlines it without taking a shortcut, if that makes sense. I struggle to take shortcuts like that when the purpose of it is to do the activity, if that makes sense. Um, so that's exciting. Like that's happened twice today where I'm like, that puzzle is really good for my brain. And I like that it's not electronic. I like that it's tactile. I'm holding one piece in my hand at a time. It's like forcing my brain to slow down, which is a good thing. At the same time, it's not doing something that is mentally actually taxing, it's just mentally engaging. So, so that was really good. And before she came home, I hopped on a webinar that I had signed up for, and it was just really cool because it was saying the same stuff that I'm doing. And it was just another reminder to me of like, I'm doing the right things. So I need to defend my right and like my like necessity of doing these things, if that makes sense. It's kind of like, well, it's not kind of like, it's like if someone said journaling is good for you, but every time you were trying to journal, someone, you know, like no matter where you were, basically people didn't have boundaries and they just constantly interrupted you. That's not, like, that's a problem, and the solution isn't to not do the thing that's good for you. The solution is to have that boundary of, hey, I'm allowed to have 10 minutes, at some point in my life. And I was telling my massage therapist today, because I don't experience time linearly, try that for a tongue twister. Um, when people say there's 24 hours in a day, my brain, like my default is like, oh, there's 24 hours in a day. But there's not really 24 hours in a day. There's like 12 hours in a day, you know? Yeah. We're like 16, but you gotta sleep. So it's just, it's mind-boggling how literal my brain can get. Um, but the facts are, like, I'm carving my way out. It's like everyone else is in maybe flying cars, and I'm like, I may have my tricycle, but I'm going for it. Um, and I'm not taking, like, unethical shortcuts. Like, I'm not like, oh, well, I guess my daughter doesn't matter, or, I guess I'll just blow up at people. Like, I just don't do that stuff. So it really is me just chiseling away. But yeah, it helped to hear from yet another expert, like truly expert on success, of like, this is like, what would he do if someone was like, no, you don't deserve to like journal for 10 minutes a day or like meditate? He'd be like, yeah, I do, you know? So it's just to remind myself of that. And I'm waiting to hear back from the the company for the grounding mat, because on their website it says free shipping, but then when I try to order it, it was including shipping, like as a cost. So before I spend that money, I want to make sure that it's free shipping if that is, offered, because that does make a difference. But I think that's going to make a massive difference. What is that? Why is that going off? I got this thing. I don't know why it just made that noise though. I have zero clue. I just made that noise. But oh, maybe I should turn it off. That's probably what it's trying to tell me. I don't know. That didn't startle me, but it did surprise me of like, what is that noise? But yeah, it's just showing me. Oh, he also said if stuff comes up, because he was doing an exercise, like a mental exercise, he goes, if stuff comes up, guys, just know it's supposed to come out. And I'm like, see, I tell you that. Talking to myself, like, I tell you that, and you still fight it, because I understand why you fight it, but like, we got to stop fighting it because it needs to come out, It's like a surgery or something. You can't be on the table and be like, no, don't take it out. It's like, no, we need to take it out. Like, we need to do this so we can get the gunk out of you so that you can be healthy. So I'm just saying, it was a good rep for my brain, and I'm proud of myself that I've never given up, and I just keep trying my hardest every single day, but I'm also being pretty honest with myself, because I'm not going to be able to see what needs to be changed if I don't let myself notice the things that I'm not happy about. And it's not a matter of being ungrateful or like not grateful for what I have. That's not what it's about at all. It's like, how can I, like, like for instance, sleep. It's like, okay, how can I naturally get sleep? Because humans need sleep. So anyway, so I have a phone call in a bit, and then I'm going to make dinner, and then I think we're going to go to bed, and another, ultimately another great day. I released a lot today, and I'm drinking my my drink, which I think is helping me at least, stay awake a couple more hours, but all I can tell you is I'm trying my absolute hardest, and I'm really proud of that. So anyway, love you guys.